Not that bad. At least we got more room.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Sorry for the echo. Today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, Part 30. And without further ado, let's get started. We have to talk to Tensui. You all look like shite. The captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave. Ready to come aboard?
Yeah.
Let's go. On you go, then. Sit wherever you like. I don't know what happened in there, but it's over. You won. That's cause enough for celebration. And those people you're about to see need something to celebrate. Hello, Tara. How are you? Yes.
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
Okay, I'm gonna make it so you can only hear the game audio because this is voice acted.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Hien!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
Well, if you're their lord, remember, stand tall.
Forgive me. This is rather more daunting than I had anticipated. But you are right. I must be strong. Wish me luck. We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. A people pushed to the point of breaking. And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work. So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand? To rise up with me once more, here and now, and begin to rebuild our homeland?
Lord Ian!
Doma! Doma!
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that, right, Lise? Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward unto the next battlefield.
Hello, Lord Rallius. I am back. Ah! Oh, thank you for telling me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will fix that immediately. Oops. My bad. Thank you for telling me. Anywho, we're back from the cutscene. I am back on voice. Let's see, I have to go this way. As you can see, I am a red mage. I have rapier. Let's see. Open the map. And we go this way. Is this not the way? I'm completely lost in this frickin' maze. There we go. Also, I need to update my paladin hotbar because I have changed things around. This, for one, does not go there anymore. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. And it's updated because I've updated these on my main character. There we go. Now, of my classes that can still do this quest, which one's lowest? I need to be level. I'm looking at my mages and my tanks. The only tank that can do it is Dark Knight, mages, tanks, and healers. The only mages that can do it are Red Mage and Summoner, and White Mage can do it. So I'm going to do it as White Mage, because that is the lowest level of the classes I am currently using. Honored hero, you seek passage to the others across the river? I know. How are you today, Tara? 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 I usually call you Fang, so I don't really know how to pronounce that part of your name. Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer? There are sure to be festivities at which you would be the honored guest, like as not. Very well, then are the others, there are, very well, there are other ways in which we might celebrate, by rejoining the fight for freedom in Garabania, for one. Short though our time here has been, we have all come to regard this land and her people as our own, I think, but we have done that which we came here to do. Word of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize this opportunity to rekindle the fires of rebellion in the West. We dare not allow the Imperials to a moment's respite, lest they march on Doma again. For the sake of all concerned, we should leave immediately. Did I hear you right? You are leaving? I'm afraid so. We've got our own battle to fight. What about you? Will you be heading back to the steppe? Yes, the war here is ended, and there is no cause to remain. The Orinir and the Dethal have already withdrawn. I will follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first. The Blue too must return to their homes, but we will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders, and we are eager to offer our services. And just like that, our Grand Fellowship is broken, without ceremony or pomp. You steal off into the dark. No matter, we have plenty to be getting on with. Places to be, people to rob, and so on. And the captain never was one for mingling. I am a pirate. Give me a song at the tavern, and I will be happy. Hobnobbing with Lortian, nay. Sigh. No taste for the finer things. In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are for Kugane, we would be happy to take you. Here, her waters have always been fruitful. I wish you well on your journey, my friends. May you ever walk in crimson. Thank you, Serena, for everything. May the kami speed you on your way. Until we meet again. Oh, thanks. I have cookie. I'm done with it. Chocolate cookie. One moment, I'm chewing. Not remains undone. You are ready to depart. No, I didn't mean to press not ready. We're ready. To Kugane then. Have everything good. We'll need to weigh anchor before the Sekisugumi arrive. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for what you did. Give my regards to the Udon. And we have some better tank armor.
Now is that what he does whenever he gets paid? Gets overpriced. Or does he do that when he gets when he gets like the elbows in the face? Who cares? He's just celebrating when he like you remember you know I get that. Yeah. Yeah, but that one wasn't that good. I mean, I know the original was no masterpiece, but I don't know, the original just had that certain.
Now we are going to switch to. What level is this quest? Level 87. We're going to switch to White Mage, because that's the level class I have that can do it. And we're going to be accepting the Damage Mage gear. Swift and Secret Departure. Alpha Node would like to return to the Ruby Bazaar post-haste. I informed Tataru of our coming. She and Hancock should be waiting for us in the Ruby Bazaar. Then it is here we part ways. Best of luck to you and yours in your piratical endeavors, I suppose. Why did they go this way? Oh yeah, because this is... Oh yeah, I need to remove that emote from my hotbar because it doesn't belong there. It was only there for an instance thing. Need to find an Aethernet shard. Ah! Ruby Bazaar. Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar office? I think this is going to be voice acted. No, it's not. Oh, welcome back, everyone, and congratulations on a job well done. It is a pleasure, as ever, to see your smiling face, Tartaru. Less so yours, Hancock, though Rasho and I are sincerely grateful for your assistance. The pleasure is all mine, Master Alphanode, I assure you. Anyways, you will be glad to hear that I have already chattered passage for you back to Limsa Laminsa. The ship is to leave port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until the four of you have boarded. The four of us? You mean to stay here in Kugane? Yes, I gave it some thought, and I realized that even with Doma free, there is still need for a woman in the middle, maybe even more so than before, considering all the friends and alliances you've made. As I told her many times before, I would be more than willing to assist you. And as I told you many times before, I am not about to let you worm your way into our affairs and exploit our connections for your own personal gain. Must you always presume the worst? So there you have it. I will remain here for now. You needn't worry, I am a regular at the hostelry and a half-dozen other local institutions. Everyone loves me. So go. Don't let me keep you. Buy your supplies and souvenirs while you still can. When you've finished, make haste to the docks. Pier number 2 to the docks. Pier number 2, to be precise. I'll be waiting for you there. I cannot read worth of beans.
That's when he was bending back. That's when he's bending back towards breaking backwards. That's when he was wild, man. That's a big guy, huh?
The beans. I need to get a beans emote.
Oh, it's a sweaty man. Sweaty man.
I'm still waiting for some of my emotes to be approved. Let's see.
I found some Adidas inside the suitcase.
As usual, people are being loud and I can't control it.
Found my own Jordans, right?
Speak with Tataru. First to arrive as always. Hopefully the others will not be far behind.
Oh, me no. I brought a crystal ice. I think they have the 0.
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
As usual, I will be muting my mic so that the cutscene can play out with its voice actors without me interrupting.
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Naught to speak of, I assure you.
You there! Hold that ship!
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. We half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom. and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense. To wit, we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gorsetzer?
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lys. To seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
For Dolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranie Lupi. Xenosier Galvus, I presume.
It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I will not hear another sound pass her lips. Until I strip the fat from her.
Well, this is certainly bad. They have captured Kryl. Kryl is actually one of my favorite characters.
That's when I wanted to get a trade, right? I said that's when I wanted to get a trade. He wants to catch a trade. Yeah, he wants to get a trade. Where you guys going to? Like Walmart? I'm not sure. Might be hard.
Let me see that emote. Oh, that's cute. Who's it from? Aw. Let's see. Talk to Lise, but first we're gonna talk to Yugiri, Elise, and Alphinaud. We should inform the Admiral of our arrival and brief her on what took place in Doma before we leave the city. Compared to Kugane's vivid colors, Lim's Elemenza seems a bit lacking. Still beautiful in its own way, but not as much as before. I feel like a lifetime ago that it feels like a lifetime ago that we left for Kugane, doesn't it? Back in Eorzea at last, ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight? We're not who we were when we left. We're stronger and wiser. So let's do it. Let's get back to Alamigo and defeat Xenos once and for all. And we are going to go with the Mage gear. And we're going to switch to Red Mage. Oh. That Mage gear isn't actually better. Oh crap. I need to actually get some better gear for my suit. We're actually gonna queue up for something as our fight mage. We're gonna queue up for the daily roulettes. Actually, no. We're not going to do that right now. We'll do that once we get to a good stopping point in the story. We'll do the roulettes after stream. Let's see. A fending ring, a slaying ring, or an aiming ring. Looks like I'm going with the slaying ring. Actually, I'll just go with the material. While you were away. Home is where the heart is, and Alphinaud is... And Alphinaud's is in Eorzea. If this is voice acted, I will be muting again. It's not. Here we are, home at last. I must say, the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly influence, I expect. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. Alphanode is afraid of ghosts. But in spite of all that and more, we are returned better for the experience, and more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, and with Doma freed the imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our sights on the plight of Alamigo. Well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees in Revenant's Toll before doing anything. They'll be thrilled to hear what we've accomplished, and it'd sound best coming from you. Thank you. I shall do as you suggest. I see I am not too late. Mailweb. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aldernard Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person. From Garabania? Aye, the Alliance still holds it well, despite several Imperial counterattacks, but we have been unable to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides towards rebuilding their depleted ranks. They have even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations, with mixed results, I am sorry to say. 'Twas a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you out. Of course it is. During a mission of transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kryl Baldessian was taken prisoner. Kryl? Do they know where she is being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once, and I am told Thancred is in Garabania looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay. Nay, Kryl taught me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring the full understanding of the situation. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to Castrum Ordens. Pray excuse us, Admiral. Lady Gary. The hugs, the boops, and the pets. Also, since I am now affiliate, you guys now have access to points. There are a couple different things you can do. You can unlock random sub-emote, you can send a message to mod mode, you can have me hydrate, you can also have me change my Sona on screen, my little talkie icon. And you can modify a single emote.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yes, I did get affiliate recently. In fact, while I was sick, I got affiliate. I was sick for like 2 weeks and couldn't stream. So I got affiliate while I was sick and couldn't stream. Around the start of the month. Oh, congrats, Aurelius. Oh, we have someone with the best Dark Knight sword. The best Dark Knight sword. The Seeing Horde.
Not sure.
Hydrate. I actually need to get water.
Wait a minute. I thought I need more cups. Unless I don't dump anything. Just leave him, Brendan. Yeah, if that's what you're wanting, eat him. Just get rid of him. I got nothing. Yes. I knew Brendan likes any kind of cookies.
I like any kind of cookies except for ones with raisins.
You don't discriminate.
I don't like ones with raisins.
Yeah.
Okay, hydrated guys, I'm back and I have cookies. Sugar cookies. Nump. Sugar cookie nump.
Want to get rid of them?
Oh. Hello, Raider. Thank you for the raid, Senpai. Welcome, Razors. Welcome to the Wolf Mages Guild. Hope you enjoy your stay. I have cookies. Sorry, I was lay up tape. I was AFK when you raided, but welcome. And you use a netherite ticket? Also, Senpai, I reached affiliate recently, so you have access to emotes and points. Well, emotes if you use points to get them, or sub.
No, we're ready to have it. We're ready to have it. Next Friday we're going to do that shaky time.
There you are. Have you heard the news? In broad strokes, from Admiral Bluefistman, what happened? Kyle and a squad of resistance fighters were escorting Y'shtola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Armbald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos,
I know what you're saying for later. Yeah, don't worry.
I will make no excuses. We failed to protect her.
I got it covered in case, so don't worry. She won't know. She won't have to know.
Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Y'shtola and the others. Did you not tell us about the attack?
All you have to do is, like, if she does, it's like, you know, just like come over.
It was the skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fight, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I am not as strong in the echo as wolf mages. Of course, half the time it's enough to knock me on my arse, like I've taken a dose of concentrated aether. So you walked in for Dola's memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world education, training, citizenship, all that and more if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people and a pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself who gave the order, told her to return with Kryl Valdesian alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Kryl or her current whereabouts. Excuse me. If their orders were to bring Kryl back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and our allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Lots of scouting and exploration and so forth. Keep them distracted while I find her. Very well, I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Eldin. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. Holy fucking Christ! Thank you for the jump scare. I think Wolf Mage and I are going to see Conrad like he suggested. You all wait here. Clip that, please. Clip that. Sorry, Relius. Oh wait, I can't fly in this area. Bah. Meh. Burp. Burp. Okay, so we have Minago and Lise. Let's talk to them first before we talk to Conrad. It's good to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances. What can I say? Patience isn't one of my virtues. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Welcome home, Lise, Wolfmage. I'm sure you've heard about Kryl by now. That's why we're here. I'm still not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow.
Yeah, I did.
I've no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East. Less, and that's good news for Kryl. I'd like to think so, but enough about me. How is everything with you and the Resistance? Better than you when you last saw us, and no mistake. Armvold's been a godsend. Him and Minago and all the other young bloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames and the Flames Alamegan Brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Garabania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Ul'dah and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go. But we'll fight for every alm, and sooner or later we'll get to Alamigo. But listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to Castromordins. There's no point you telling me everything now when you'll only have to say it all again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right. I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Losing Kryl hit us hard. So many of us owe her our lives, which is why we owe it to her not to give up hope. We'll find her, I'm sure of it. Go on ahead, Wolf Mage. We'll not be far behind. Let's see what mount we get on the roulette. Oh no. Fuck all kinds of duck. My keyboard, no. There we go. Whenever the table gets bumped, my keyboard stops working. And we got the mount from Endwalker Deluxe Edition. Nice. I just walked past the thing I need to talk to. So we need to talk to Pippin. We'll talk to Raban first. Glad to have you with us again. You seem stronger than I remember. Hard, though I find that to believe. One would almost think you spent the whole time fighting. Well done, by the way. Random NPCs, Serpent Officer, and Storm Officer don't need to be talked to, so I'll just talk to Pippin. You have spoken with Thancred, then. Good, take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kemp's party approaching. If you're ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it. And we are going to take this. Actually, we're going to take the Fending Ring. Go ahead and switch to Dark Knight. Yep, it's a better ring. Nice. better gear. Let's talk to Pippin again, just for good measure. You are ready, yes? Then pray inform. Then pray you inform Father. Okay. Rhalgr's Beacon. You, Rebellion, and your allies have much to discuss. There you are, and there's Commander Kemp, I see. I know you are eager to speak of our next move, but we would hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. And I think this will be voice acted, I'm not sure. If it is, I'm going to moot.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Keyboard's being finicky. Give me a minute. Never mind. Keyboard is actually just dead. It's a wireless keyboard, so it needs to be charged.
Very well. Allow me.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever gonna get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamegan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I name this operation Rulga's Beacon. For as Rulga once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Okay, this part isn't voice acted, so I have to voice act it. Also, sorry about the interruption. My keyboard decided to run out of battery at the worst possible time. Well, not technically the worst, but a bad time. The success of this operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castrum Veladana, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered Fordola and her men to see the bridge's defense. So we'll get to fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. But we have a plan to defeat her. First, we must send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protected battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break rank and flee. I see. Show them your backs and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Fordola is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. We lure them as far as East End, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep a greater part of the garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. Very well, very clever, I'm sure, but what are we to do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before they've taken the place? I don't need you to take Veladana, Commander Kemp. All I need is for you to fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? We convince them Veladana is lost, hit them hard with our reinforcements, which watch them go running for the hills. Then, when the dust has settled, we regroup at the castrum. What say you? It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and the Allegiance forces. Wolfmage Lise Arnvold, I ask that you accompany Commander Kemp. Alize and I will remain with the Flame General. We will return to Ralgo's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. Let's see what we get on the mountain roulette. A doggo. Doggo. I've taken off the Stormblood link from my commands because I need to figure out how to make it appear on screen. Pogdog. In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Belladonna is bloody massive. It'd take a dozen men to change it, and for far too long besides. But there's no need for all that. Right, Minago? Not so long as I have my griffin and a satchel of glamour prisms, no. Armvold, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. Lise and I want you to look on the squadrons, make sure they've got everything they need. Everybody clear? Aye, sir. All forces are to depart for Castrum Corvi when ready. That will be all. Wolfmage, stay with me for a moment, if you would. There's a few men I'd like you to look in on personally. Each of them has lost people, and I can tell that it weighs on their hearts. There have been a lot of new faces since last you were here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer you'll find in the barber. Another's an older fellow who likes to pass time on the shore of Starfall. And the last is a fairly young lad from Little Amigo who I'm told trains by himself by the river to the fringes. You'll know them when you see them. Come and find me when you've finished. Mount Roulette. Burb. 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 I should probably move the map over here. I'm so glad that the High I stand, gazing down to see the endless garden awaiting me. I really like this song. I don't know all the words, but I really like it. Wait, I know you. Lieutenant Corwin, it is an honor to meet you. I was living hand-to-mouth in Ul'dah, but decided to enlist in the Flames after I heard tales from your daring do, and now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join in the fight for my homeland's liberation. But this is no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operations. Take care, Lieutenant. We'll give those Imperial for some what for. Burb, different burb, but burb. Burb. My Mount Roulette really likes the burbs today. I say if it isn't the lad who helped me find the ward I have misplaced. But there I go again. Treating you as an equal. It wasn't till after you'd gone that one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me who it was told me it was the bleeding hero of Eorzea who'd taken time out of his busy day to help me. Well, what's done is done, but I know that I will fight with every ounce of my strength in this coming battle, and the next, and the next. Mayhap that will serve to repay the favor. Farewell. Let's see what the mount is. If it's another bird, I swear. Oh! Another burb. Mount Roulette. Mount Roulette loves burbs today. Mount Roulette loves burbs today. Burbs aplenty, yes. Wolf Mage, am I right? I doubt you remember me, but I'll never forget you. Saved my life in Little Alamigo, you did. Wilred and the rest of us had got it into our heads that if we had enough crystals, we could summon Rhalgr like the Amalja summoned their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to it. Ever hear about what happened to Wilred? Joined the Braves when they came calling, only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead after all. But at least he died doing what he thought was right, and maybe that's the best folks like us can hope for, eh? Not that I'm in any hurry, mind you. Let's see if it's another burb. Not a burb quite, but it's a dragon. In fact, it's the oldest dragon alive. For anyone who has not played Heavensward expansion, you will know this dragon if you play that expansion. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes, it's Burb Day. Oldest dragon alive, but in small form. You've had a word with the men I mentioned, then? I am sure you noticed they've other things on in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. But that's not the reason I wanted you to speak with them. A man who lived in Garabania his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the oppression for 20 broken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. These three men, three stories, three reasons, yet all belong to the resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse, and while there is a good in that, there's also the potential for strife and discord. It takes a special sort to lead such men to Alamigo, don't you think? Someone... Oh, sure. Oh, thanks.
How big fans they're helping.
Oh, cool.
You got 0 sugar.
Yeah. Well, I could have them with my lunch. Someone just give me some jerky. Or Slim Jims, or whatever they're called. I see we're of one mind. She'll have to make the decision for herself, of course. You've traveled with her, been by her side when she had to make hard choices. You've seen her at her worst and her best. If you think she's got it in her, then she does. I'm gonna eat one of these now. I'm gonna eat one now and have the rest with my lunch. Because I have mac and cheese and hardly any meat in my lunch. Like tiny slices of sandwich meat. Yummy. Look after her, Wolf Mage. She's our future, and my hope. I trust I needn't say this, conversation is... I trust I needn't say that this conversation is just between you and me. Good lad, right then. We'd best head to Kalasum Corby. Words are hard. Or what remains of it, rather. Nom nom nom. Sadly, I don't have cookies anymore. I have jerky. Spicy. Yummy. A little spicy because it's jalapeno flavor, but it's still good. Because I can't freaking fly in this area, I'll walk. All this week I am in the kitchen room for my program. So I don't have to worry about going to different rooms. Has a nice area for me to stream. Okay, I'm going to switch to Red Mage for this instance. Because I want to be a DPS, but I want to also be able to heal. And Verkier. The only DPS that has a decent heal. We'll lead the way while the others unit launches their own separate attacks. Remember that we need to hold out until Minago sees to the flag. Got your gear in order? Any moment now. Duty calls. Commence the battle for Rhalger's Beacon. Will be level synced to 69. So I am currently level 68. I will not lose any abilities, because I will be synced to a level that is not my current max. So I will not lose any abilities. Also, I will be synced. If I were to be synced, I would be synced to the best level, 69. Okay, come on. If this is voice acted, I'm going to mute myself.
It's begun then.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nago. You're making her nervous.
We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way. Right.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Minago, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rhalger's star shall burn bright this day.
And quickly mute my separate audio and make it so I can be speaking again. Okay, I don't remember this duty at all, so I'm quick now. We've got to reach Valentana. I can't read those fast enough.
Here it comes!
Need to get my white and black mana up to 80 before I can do my AoE version of the combo. Yep. AoEs. And red, black. That's the last of them. Let's keep moving. I have no idea where they went. Oh, they're that way. Run! I took a wrong turn. Then let's seize the bridge. The left. Okay. Get my corp to corp. Millionaire. Displacement. And the flare. Oh, I'm dying. I need to heal. This is why I chose Red Mage. Unfortunately, I don't have Portfolio yet, so I don't have my white magic combo yet. Ow, ow, ow. Get out of the AoE. Hit you with a fletch. Go ahead and destroy these frickin' cannons. Conquer 6. And that is the first part of the duty done. Think you're clever with all your little tricks. Think again. None of you are leaving here alive. Defeat Fordola Lem Lupus. And luckily, Corpsicourt, Redoublement, Engagement. Get out of the way of those. Die. You die. Riposte. Duecha. Redoublement. Engagement. Flare. Magnification. Need to catch my white magic back up. I'm gonna fletch in a con for 6. Ow, ow, ow. Burning, 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 burning. Get a couple heals in. This is why I like Red Mage. It's 100 black mana. Now I just need to get my white mana up to 100. Nice. Corpsicor. I said boss. Dwyer Shah. Red
Meet my new
Double
friend!
Verflare. Okay. Here. And if I go here, I won't get hit by any of those. Fletch.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Corpsicor. Dwyer Shah. Redoubling Maw. I love Red Mage. Did not mean to use that. Fletch. Perdola is down. Made it. We got the longer. If this is voice acted, I'm going to.
God damn you!
If it's voice acted, I'm going to make it so you can only hear the game.
No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Yeah!
Stand your ground! It's not over yet! Damn it!
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Philadina is fallen? Impossible!
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No! But if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. Skulls with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring...
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Okay, let's talk to Lise, but first we're gonna talk to the few characters we can talk to here. Let's start with Monago. For a moment there, I didn't think I could do it, but then I did it. And then on to Battle Maid. So, you are indeed everything they say. The stuff of legend. Yes, I hissed because the Ananta are snake people. Did you see that? Alba? Alui? We did it. Well fought, brothers and sisters. Today is a day that will be remembered for generations to come. Okay, is that all the NPCs I can talk to other than Lise? Okay. It's a shame Fordola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself it's just the first step, but it's a big one. We're going to take it back, all of it. One ilm at a time, if we have to. See. Comparison. This is actually a better ring. There we go. The fortune of war. Your work is far from finished, as Comrade knows. There's still a chance that some Imperials are holed up in the Castellum. We'll need to search it top to bottom to be sure it's safe. In the meantime, I want you to rendezvous with the main host. Keep your weapon at the ready. There's a chance you come face to face with soldiers on the run en route. On second thought, it might be prudent for you to do a preemptive sweep of the region for soldiers that have gone to ground. We shouldn't afford them any time to regroup and launch a counterattack. When you've judged your work to be done, report to General Alden in Bitter Mail. Oh, we got the reindeer, which means we can do this. Presents for all. Presents. Surprise! Even though it's not Christmas, I got a Christmas net. Presents. Looks like we got dead. Let's see what the Mount Roulette gives us. The Griffin. In fact, the mount that Minaga was using in the duty we just did. Gosh, so many burb-like mounts today. The game must really like burbs today. Yes, another burb thing. Hope this enemy de-aggros. There we go. Don't come any closer. How about I just kill you? There we go. And now I have to meet up here. Let's see what the mount is. Oh, this thing. Forget what this thing is called, but this thing. It's not a burb. Looks more of a beast. See, need to go up here. Do 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 do. So we're gonna talk to Alphanode and Alize first. The Bull of Alamico has done it again. His assessment of Fordola's response was without error. It's a good thing Minago got the flag flying when she did. Any longer and those Imperials might have had us at their mercy. Lieutenant, all's well at the bridge? Good, good. The fighting has died down here too, as you can see. Pippin left but a moment ago with a contingent of troops to occupy Velodana. If and when the Imperials return, they'll find us dug in behind their own walls. I could not have hoped for a better outcome. General, splendidly done. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It'll take more than one Castellum to turn the tide. My men and I will deal with the remaining enemy forces. Scions, I bid you return to Commander Kemp and his men. Delight not over much in victory, not when there's our battles to fight. Our work here is finished. Our resistance allies are waiting. I'll be there in just a minute.
Give him a minute there. He's got to find a place you can just pause it.
And we are going to take a bit of a lunch break. So I am going to put it on BRB, time for food, and I'm gonna go AFK while I go get lunch. And I'm gonna put on some music while I